I think political party names are just buzzwords that are actually not really connected to what they're actually trying to spruik or sell or implement policy-wise. I've been doing some digging as like I do normally, and I've been reading all your comments, which is fantastic. Thank you. You've set a mandate. You've actually given me some great ideas I can dig into, and I will put some up on the screen shortly. But I was digging around, seeing all these political party names. It's not making a lot of sense to me that the ideals or what I would take to be the dictionary definition, I don't know if that's probably the correct way of talking about it, but that's what we're going to run with at this episode, of that name doesn't necessarily translate to what the output or what's actually being delivered by these political parties. So we'll just quickly breeze in. This is only going to be a quick video, but looking at the Labor Party, right? So you would assume that it would be traditionally the party for the people. So the people are actually middle class, blue collar workers, not necessarily aligned with big business or lobbyists and all these different things. But when you look at their policies and you look at all these different things, and yes, I know there are second and third order effects, so I'm only doing a broad brush that sent quite a clear message through David Pocock to the Albanese government, and I think the Greens and Jackie Lambie and everyone else jumped on. I'm not really au fait with the politics behind that, but this is what I'm trying to do, trying to look at things that don't necessarily make sense and, kind of talk my way through them, and hopefully have a chat to you guys in the comment section as well. Please subscribe. I thought I'd throw a sneaky one in there, but when we look at it, the mandate was to the Albanese government that very heavily mandated by the people of Australia that we wanted a gas export tax. What came back was literally shut down and talking points that were, I won't say scientifically proven, but proven to be supplied by the gas export lobbyists or the gas lobbyist companies. So how can a party that I would dare say at some sort of its history or some stage in its history was grassroots would have been supporting, those the employees and the labourers and all these different things. So looking at the Liberal Party, they're also the same. I would associate the Liberal with liberty and all these different things and kind of mentality that we're all in this together and through prosperity. And this is just me thinking out loud, is like we're lifting everyone up together. It's not so much, hey, we're going to focus on a very small percentage of the Australian population and screw everyone else. That just seems to be what I see personally from the Liberal Party. One nation, what more can I say? A lot of divisive policies that don't necessarily congeal with that statement of one nation. Bob Katter's an interesting individual. I think Bob Katter got into the wrong business, to tell you the truth. I really think he should have got into stand-up comedy because...
I mean, let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. But I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is torn to pieces by a crocodile in North Queensland.
I do agree with his previous statements about same-sex marriage and all these different things where he couldn't care less, let 1,000 blossoms bloom, but he was more worried about people being eaten by crocodiles in North Queensland. So I suppose he does care about his constituents. The one politician I probably think that's probably true to his name, to be brutally honest, it'd be probably Clive Palmer. Clive Palmer would be very true to his name in the sense that looked after Clive Palmer. So out of all the Australian politicians and the Australian political parties, do you think on the money here, do you think, because a lot of our politicians get in, tell us what we want to hear leading up to the election, get in and all of a sudden those policies disappear or they get watered down or they just completely turn to dog shit. So let me know what you think in the comments section below. But it's really helping the channel. The channel's going quite healthy for being just around about a month old. So I really appreciate everyone. Like I said in the next video, I will be touching back into the oil. I'll be doing another one about gas. I'm looking at branching out a little bit as well. So do let me know in the comment section below what you else want me to look at. I will be looking about that entitlement, that housing allowance. One of the commenters put in the comment section a little bit earlier as well, because it's actually fantastic. And like I said before, that's a mandate. Let me know what you want me to dig into, because like I was saying, I really find this stuff interesting. I'm not an expert. I don't know everything about these things, and I'm trying to piece it together from what I'm actually seeing. So I'm dragging information in from mainstream media through people who are actually a lot more intelligent than myself, including a lot of people in the comment section, social media, so people that don't actually have a platform, but they're able to get their voices across. And it's what I'm finding more and more and more is that it's all wordplay. And if you start digging behind the words, you get closer to the truth.